it's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong.
Good morning, my loves. Welcome back to another vlog. So, as you can probably tell, definitely can tell, I've literally just stepped out of the shower. I'm feeling like 50 shades of white right about now. I've scrubbed off all my fake tan. I am feeling like a new woman. I thought today we could just do a little day in the life vlog, obviously in self-isolation, because that is us right now. That's what's going on in this crazy little world. But I hope you guys are all safe and well, and I just hope you are coping okay with this. I understand this is such a huge life change for so many of us. And a little tip from someone who is used to working from home: no matter how kind of tempting it is to work from your bed or stay in bed or have a really long lie-in, don't. When I first started working from home, I used to get my laptop in my bed, stay in bed till like 11 AM, and I would just feel gross. I'd feel really groggy and unproductive and just like a little bit of a sloth. So my top tip is, Gemma's top tip from working from home: get up early, let some daylight in, make yourself your favourite drink, get in the shower, you know, make yourself feel nice, and I promise you'll have so much more of a productive day. I always find like washing my hair, scrubbing my tan off, giving myself a little bit of a pamper always makes me feel so much better about just life in general. I've actually had quite a few questions from you guys recently about what I've been using on my hair, because it just looks so much better recently, and that is because, so I've been using the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner, and since I've actually been using this, my hair looks and feels so much healthier. It's so much more shiny. It's got so much volume to it. These are literally a godsend. So Function of Beauty actually allows you to create your own formula, which is incredible. So you can choose your own shampoo, conditioner, hair serum, hair mask, leave-in treatment. You can choose so many different products, but you can tailor make it to your exact hair type, what you want to achieve from a hair care routine. So if you have super dry hair and you need a really nourishing shampoo and conditioner, you can achieve that. So all you need to do is take a little quiz on the Function of Beauty website to custom make your products. I'm going to leave a direct link in the description box below, and by clicking on that link you will get 20% off your first order. So once you click the link in the description box, you will see this screen here. All you have to do is click start the hair quiz. Then it'll ask you to build your hair profile, so you just select your hair type, your hair structure and your scalp moisture. And then this is the fun part. So you pick 5 of these selections of how you want your hair to be, so your hair goals. So on this part I chose colour protection because, as you guys know, I get my hair coloured on the regs. I also chose lengthen because if anything is going to help me get long hair, I want it, I need it. Of course I chose volumize because I love to have just big hair, I love all the hair. And I also chose shine as well because having blonde hair, it's actually quite hard to get it quite shiny, but I found with the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner, my hair just has such a lovely shine, which is amazing. And next you choose your fragrance, which is amazing. I actually got the cherry one. I think it might have been limited edition, but oh my god, I've never smelled anything quite as strong as this. It's beautiful. It makes your hair smell so nice for days. You know when you take it out of a ponytail and you kind of get hit in the face by a really nice scent? That is what my hair does, and it's just so nice. So for fragrance strength, I chose strong. And then the best part of it is you can actually personalize your bottle. So I chose pink, of course, and on my bottle it actually says Function of Gemma. How cute. So you can put any name on this. Not only can you customize the formula, you can also customize the bottle. I think this would also make such a cute little gift for someone as a little like pick me up. And then on the other side of the bottle there are these little quotes, which I just think is so cute. Like, what amazing packaging. And then at the end of your quiz you can actually choose add-on products as well. So I got a hair mask because I love a hair mask on a little pamper evening. And then I also got this serum as well, which is incredible. I use this once I've washed and blow dried my hair, and it just gives it such a beautiful shine. So like I said, I'm going to leave a direct link to Function of Beauty in the description box below, and you get 20% off your first order if you use the link. Function of Beauty is also available for loads of places around the world, so Australia, the US, Europe, New Zealand, the UK, which is really, really amazing because I know a lot of you guys are from different places around the world, which I love. I love it when you guys comment where you're from. I just think how amazing that I'm like speaking to people from all around the world. Like, it's just pretty amazing, blows my mind every single time. It's kind of like my little morning routine at the moment. I like to get up about 6 at the moment just because it's really light and the weather is insane at the moment. Like, it's so beautiful. I kind of like to make the most of the day, and I just feel so much more productive if I get up early. So I usually get up at 6, I make a coffee first of all, I usually sit at the dining room table for about half an hour, wake up a little bit, then I jump in the shower, freshen up, and then about 7:30 is when my day starts. So I'm going to throw some comfy clothes on and then I will meet you downstairs for breakfast. I wonder if Tilly's in her new favourite place to lay at the moment. Oh, hello. Hello. You're having a little stretch. Good morning. This is literally her favourite place to lay at the moment. It just makes me laugh because it's so small in comparison to her body. How incredibly lucky are we at the moment to have this? Oh my god, it makes me so happy. Every single day this week I've had these doors wide open, letting in all the fresh air. I also ordered some garden furniture the other day as well. I ordered a little mini sofa and 2 chairs, which I think I'm going to move the bins and actually have it along this side of the house because in the day all of the sun kind of comes here. That needs cutting ASAP because that is turning into a bit of a jungle. Last time Sophie actually attempted to mow my lawn in my old house and she mowed over the lead. So I don't think I'll ask Sophie to do it. So as most of you guys know, Tilly is actually a house cat. She's really, really good when the doors are open. She doesn't really venture out. She doesn't actually like the outside world. I think because she has never really experienced it, she's not really that bothered. I do let her walk around the patio sometimes, but I do get really scared that she's going to run off. Only because she's never been outside before, so I do worry about her getting outside. I'm actually going to buy her today a cat run. She really, really loves laying in the sun. Like, whenever there's a little bit of sunlight through, she always lays on the carpet like in the sun. So I really want to get her a cat run today just so she can get some fresh air as well. So I'm just about to make myself some breakfast. I don't know about anyone else, but since this whole thing has been going on, I have been starving. I can't stop eating. Like, I'm just so hungry. Usually I'm not really that hungry in the day, but recently I just have to eat everything. I go to the shop and I buy stuff and I think, right, that's enough for the week. You don't have to go out. You can self-isolate. And then about 2 days later, I've eaten the entire contents. It's actually getting a little bit ridiculous. So at the moment, I am in the middle of kind of like clearing out all my cupboards, and I'm actually going to make this cupboard here into like a little pantry because at the moment it's just a bit of a shithole. Like, it's just random stuff. So tomorrow actually I'm going to be filming a decluttering video. So I'm going to get rid of everything out of here. I'm going to put it in the shed outside, and then I've bought some storage like unit shelf thingies from Amazon, so I'm gonna put those in that cupboard. And then I cleared out my food cupboard the other day, so I don't actually have any food in any of my cupboards. What I've actually done is I've put them all in these little boxes. So all of my cereal and stuff like that is in here, and then I've got kind of like kitchen bit. Food takes up so much room in the cupboards and I can never see what's at the back. So I thought if I have a nice big storage unit with these on, it'll just be so much more accessible. So for breakfast today, I am having my favourite. I am obsessed with Special K at the moment. I actually bought some because I thought that'll be good to have in the cupboards. And the one I've been absolutely loving is this one, but it's almost gone, the peach and apricot. If you haven't tried this, it's insane. So what I usually have is a really little bowl of this. This one's really nice because it's got little clusters in it and dried fruit and nuts and seeds. So I usually have a little bit of that, and then what I'll do is then I actually mix it with yogurt because I don't really drink much milk, and it lasts so much longer with yogurt, like it doesn't go soggy. And then I'll add some blueberries. It's honestly the nicest breakfast ever, and it keeps me full for ages as well. By ages, I mean for about an hour until my post-breakfast snack. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to eat whenever I'm hungry, trying to just stay healthy. When I do go to the shop, I just try not to buy anything that's unhealthy, and I find like it's usually later in the evening I'm like, I want chocolate, but if I don't have chocolate I can't go to the shop to get chocolate. And I think at a time like this, you know, treat yourself. If you fancy eating something that isn't necessarily healthy, go for it. Like, it's the least of our worries right now. But the reason I try to stay healthy is because I feel like when I eat unhealthy it really affects my mind. It really does make me feel lethargic and make me feel very just sluggish. I find when I feed my body with like healthy food, I feel so much better. So that's the reason I do it. But I just think give yourself some self-love right now. If you want to eat an entire Easter egg, do it. So Queen Tilly over here will only ever drink out of this cup. She will not drink out of her bowl. So every single day she has her own cup on here. Oh my god, it's so cute. She like dips her entire chin in the cup. Oh my god, why are you so cute? I fully understand some people might find this disgusting, but I sanitize the entire worktops every time I make any food, and it's only me here. But yeah, this is Tilly's little drinking station. The single most annoying thing about putting glasses on your head is when they get stuck and they do this to your hair. So I am just currently spending my morning where I spend every single morning, which is at my dining room table. I kind of switch between sitting here and sitting in my office, but right now I just feel very at peace sitting here. I feel like it's really light, I've got the fresh air, and yeah, I just like sitting here at the moment. Another thing about working from home is I used to always sit in front of the TV on the sofa and never really have like a working setup. Sitting somewhere that is light and airy and you don't really have any distractions just keeps me super productive. So this is where I kind of sit all morning. Currently looking at cat pens. So I found this one, which I actually think is a really, really good price, and it could kind of go against the back gate, I'm thinking, and then I could get some extra little bits that she could play in. I feel like I might actually get this. I feel like £142 isn't too bad because that looks like it's quite big. So I think this is what I'm gonna order. Yeah, how is everyone just feeling at the moment? Like, how is everyone coping? I was thinking the other day, for someone like me who's very used to spending a lot of time by myself, like I live on my own, I work all day every day in the house by myself. So yeah, as much as my life hasn't massively changed, I've been self-isolating since as long as I can remember. As much as my life hasn't massively changed, I just feel, I don't know, I just worry about just everyone. I worry about how much impact this is going to have on everything, and people that have obviously lost their jobs, and just everyone. I feel very just concerned for everyone at the moment. I'm also starting to feel a little bit lonely as well, I guess. Like, I haven't seen my friends in a while, haven't seen Sophie in a while, and we're so lucky to be able to have like WhatsApp and stuff where we can voice note people and FaceTime. And obviously I usually see my mum every single day, so I haven't been seeing her, and I haven't seen my dad in a few weeks now. I don't know how much I've spoken about this. I don't think I've spoken about this very much at all, but my dad is probably one of the most vulnerable people. He's quite old. Sorry Dad if you ever hear this, but you are quite old, and he's actually very recently just got over throat cancer. So over Christmas he was having treatment on his throat, so he was very poorly over Christmas, and the beginning of January as well, so he's just recovered from that, so he's very vulnerable right now. So it is a super weird time, and if you're feeling like very unsettled right now, please don't feel alone, because I think everyone is in this together, and I think that is in a really weird way quite comforting, that you're not the only person feeling like this. Everyone is worried, everyone is just feeling unsettled right now, and I think what helps me is having a routine. Like, that 100% helps me out. If this is a huge life change for you and you're working from home and you're not used to working from home or something like that, create a new routine for yourself, because I promise you, as soon as you start getting into that routine, it will get easier. The routine of getting up early, having a shower, setting yourself a certain workplace, whether it be like on the sofa if you prefer to work from the sofa, or a little place in the garden, or just somewhere where you feel at peace, somewhere where you feel happy. I think trying to stay healthy as well is a big thing for me. I personally know that makes me feel better. If you can't get out to the gym, you know, maybe set out a little exercise course in your back garden. There are so many at-home workouts you can do. Do yoga, you could start reading. I've started to like organize my home, like I said, and that's really therapeutic for me. I'm actually going to download The Sims today as well, so if there's any like video games that you don't really get time to play, I just think we need to take this time to try and be really productive, get things done that you wouldn't necessarily have time to do. Read more, watch more films, start a new series, pamper yourself more, clean your home out. Like, just try and use this time productively. And yeah, just take each day as it comes and try and deal with it the best that you can. We have to try and stay positive in these situations. Things are going to happen like this in life. Life will throw some of the craziest things at us, and it's how we deal with them. If we can wake up each morning and count our blessings and think about the things that we are grateful for, then your mindset will just be so much healthier, and you will deal with this whole thing so much better. I know it's hard, and I'm not saying for a second it's easy, but we need to try and stay positive. So my plan for now is I am going to show you guys something that I made the week before last, and oh my god, they were delicious. So they're like oaty banana muffins. You don't need many ingredients. Hopefully all the ingredients that I'm going to use you will have in your home. I'll write a list of everything you will need in the description box below, just in case you miss anything, or I like to have something that I can screen print. Have children, they're super easy to make, or they're also brilliant for meal prep, which I'm guessing quite a lot of people are struggling with right now. These are a brilliant Sunday bake, so they're a great little thing to make on a Sunday and then pop them in a Tupperware box, and you can have them throughout the week. Really healthy, and like I said, minimal ingredients. And welcome to my cooking show. Bloody hell, it's not focused on my bloody face. Okay, so what you need to do first is preheat the oven to 180, and then you'll need one of these trays. I just got this from Sainsbury's, you can get them from Amazon. So the mixture that I'm gonna make is gonna make 12. And what I like to do is just spray the muffin tray with Frylight coconut oil. This is so good, and it also tastes really nice. I'm gonna spray quite a lot of this on, because there's nothing more annoying than when like cakes or cookies get stuck. So annoying. 10 years later. You just want to make sure that they're all covered though, because if they stick, it is a nightmare. Over there. And then I usually use 2 bowls, one for my dry ingredients and one for my wet ingredients. So what you will need for the dry ingredients is some rolled porridge oats. I got these ones because they were gluten-free, and these are just called the pure porridge oats. You then need some baking powder, some cinnamon, and some chocolate chips. I got some gluten and dairy free ones. And then for wet ingredients, you need 2 large ripe bananas. The more ripe these are, the better, because we're not going to use any like sweetening products. So I would ideally like these to be a little bit more brown, but what can I do? Can't make them more brown. And then 2 eggs. And then I've just got some coconut milk. If you do drink dairy, you can use normal milk. So yes, I'll put the measurements and everything in the description box, but you need 300 grams of oats, really need to stop using a knife. Then you need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Teaspoons, not tablespoons. I often make this mistake. And then you also need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm actually going to put 2 in. The recipe says 1 teaspoon, but I really love cinnamon, so I always go a bit OTT on the cinnamon. So that's all of the dry ingredients together. I'm just going to leave that over there. And then for the wet ingredients, you need 2 eggs and then 2 large bananas. If you only have medium bananas, just use 3 because it needs to be banana-y. This is literally the easiest thing ever to make, and it has no flour in, no added sugar. I just think it's a nice little healthy treat to have in the cupboard. You know, in the afternoon when you really fancy something sweet, it's nice just to have these made. And then once the banana and egg mixture looks very appetizing like this, you just add the dry ingredients in, so the oats and cinnamon and baking powder. And then I usually add 300 milliliters of the coconut milk. Your mixture should look like this. Sometimes you do need to add a little bit extra coconut milk, but it's fine. You just want it to be kind of looking like porridge, I guess. And then another thing I like to add, which is completely up to you, is I like to add some raspberries. I find raspberries make the mixture much more moist. I know so many people hate that word. You know, it almost goes like a jam, like it's so yummy. You could also add blueberries, or you could add chocolate chips to the mixture. I'm just gonna pop these on top. So I've just added about half of the punnet of raspberries in here, and then just gonna mix them into the mixture. And then once they're all in the muffin tray, what I am going to do is just go around to any that look like they don't have many raspberries in and pop a few in, because it would be the same as biting into a donut and there being no jam. Do you know what I mean? Like, how disappointing would that be? I don't need any more disappointment in my life right about now. These are now ready for the oven. I'm well excited. Can't wait to eat one of these. And oh god, imagine if I dropped it. And I'm gonna bake these for about 25 minutes, but let them cool completely before you get them out, because they will be like kind of soggy for a while. I think they're ready. Oh my god, they look unreal. Ow, I just did that thing where it absolutely scalded my entire face. Right, let's get you out. Oh god. It's now time for the worst part of baking something, where you've got to wait an absolute age for it to cool down. But I usually leave them for about 45 minutes, and then they should just come out really nicely. And then what I like to do is store them in one of these, keep all the air out, and they'll last for about a week. 10 hours later, I had to take one for the team. I had to try one just to make sure they were delicious, and I can confirm these are my best batch yet. Definitely put raspberries in. They make such a difference. They're literally like jam. They are insane. So I just want to show you how easy these are to get out if you use the coconut spray. They should literally just come out like that. I feel like I need to rip one in half for you guys. You can see how incredible they look. Oh my god, yum. They literally taste like an actual muffin. So it's a little bit later on in the day now. It is now 4:10, but it is time to get my life together. Obviously, when you work from home, you don't really have any reason to get out of your comfy clothes. You don't have any reason to do your hair, to do your makeup. But there are a few things that I do religiously that just make me feel nice. And those things are, I always do my tan. Like, I do my tan every single week without fail. Just because I find it makes me feel 100 times better about myself. So that's what I'm actually going to do now. I'm also going to do my eyebrows. That's another thing I like to keep on top of. For my eyebrows, it's super simple. I use the Miley brow tinting kit. I also sometimes use the Eyelure one. I'll link both below. But I use the colour black, I think. Is this the shade black? Yeah, because I find the black one is a lot more of a cooler tone, whereas the brown one can sometimes go a little bit orange. So if you want like a cool tone, then use black. So this is what I use to dye my eyebrows. First, I will actually just pluck them. If you guys are familiar with my vlogs, you would have seen me do this a million times. But I don't actually use the brush. I use an angled brow brush, purely because you can make it a lot more precise with this.
Let me go for one day. Let me lose myself again. Give me something for the pain. Always trying to pretend that I'm not living just a lie. Broken heart and shattered lives. Let me go for one day. Let me lose myself. Oh, I knew.
This is the dye brow on my eyebrows just before I'm about to take it off. I usually leave it on for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes, depending on how dark you want it. Basically, the longer you leave it on, the darker it'll be. But I don't want it too dark, so usually about a minute and a half to 2 minutes for me. And then that's how they look after I've dyed them. Super easy, super quick, and I really do feel like well-groomed brows make such a difference to your face, and it's nice to wake up every day and not really have to do anything to them and still feel quite put together, if that makes sense. So a few months back, I started getting a facial where they basically remove all of the peach fuzz from your face, the very, very fine hairs. And I found it absolutely incredible how smoother my makeup went on, and I also found it incredible how much smoother my fake tan went on. Now, I find your face can sometimes be a place that goes really, really patchy. So before I fake tan, I always just run over my face with one of these. These are from eBay. I'll pop them in the description box below. What I usually do is just go over all of my face really, really, really gently with one of these, and it just removes any like fuzzy hair on your face. Makeup and fake tan just goes on your face so much smoother, and I think sometimes those hairs do make it go quite patchy. And pay extra attention when going around the moustache area, because I've recently discovered I've got quite a lot of hair there, which is quite disturbing. Okay, I was debating whether I should show you this or not, because should I really be putting this kind of stuff on the internet? I'm basically setting myself up for failure. But do you know what? We're all in lockdown right now, and I feel like joke's on me. So this is the hair that just came off my top lip. Sorry, but am I the bearded lady, or am I the bearded lady? Look at that. No. Oh my god, it looks like bloody Tilly's hairbrush. Oh, maybe don't do this right now. Maybe just lay off the shaving your face, because yeah, it's not great for the old self-esteem. One thing it's really good for though is going round your eyebrows. So after you've plucked them, you can get rid of all of like those really little annoying hairs like that grow in the middle here. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I putting this on the internet? Tell you what though, my face is feeling silky smooth. So for fake tan, I have got a new favourite, shock horror. I swear to God, I have a new favourite fake tan every single week. You guys know one of my all-time favourites is the St. Moritz clear one. Really, really, really good. This is good for like a natural kind of tan, but as you can see, I'm almost out of that. So the other week, I decided to try the Aero Bondi Sands one. This is the 1 Hour Express quick drying coconut scent foamy fake tan. It's so good. Now this does come out very, very dark, but I love a dark fake tan. I also find this lasts a really long time. The only thing I don't really like about this tan is it's a bugger to get off. So you know when your skin is kind of resembling tiger bread and you just want to get it off and put on a new layer? This is really hard to get off, but the colour of it is really, really nice. And another thing, when you do put it on, first of all, you do look a little bit green. But once you wash it off, it's a beautiful bronzed colour. So what I like to do is, you guys know, I always apply fake tan to my face with a brush. This one is looking rather green. The best brushes to use are any kind of large, not green. Not the best example here, am I? Any large, like, buffer brushes are absolutely fine. I'm probably going to wash this one tonight. Then all I do is shake this up, apply a little bit of this to the mitt. I usually start kind of around here. Just paint myself another beard. Why not? I've already got a moustache. Well, at least it won't be getting stuck in my moustache because I just shaved it off. So yeah, follow Gemma's tanning tips if you'd like a really, really, really brown nose. It's all good. It'll fade. It'll wash off in the morning. It'll wash off. Whoa. Right, I think that's quite enough on my face. I am going to go ahead and do my body, and then I'm going to make dinner. So I shall see you when we make dinner. Wow, that's an unflattering angle. Oh, that's not really much better. So I've currently got my rather attractive tanning top on. I've just prepped dinner, and I wanted to show you what I was having because I feel like it's minimal ingredient, easy dinner that you can cook for maybe just you, for you and someone else, and it's super yummy. Also, if you're feeling a little bit lonely, stick Radio 1 on. Honestly, it's been my lifesaver this week. I'm just about to start cooking dinner. You guys might remember, but a while ago, I cooked me and Sophie the Itsu chicken teriyaki. And it was so nice. And so I'm not going to have it with chicken tonight. I'm going to have it with salmon. You basically, with this little pack, inside, you get a pack of sticky rice, these crunchy toppings which are like crispy onions, sesame seeds, then you get your teriyaki glaze and sesame chili oil. You can choose which protein you have, so you can have sliced chicken, diced beef, sliced salmon fillet or chopped tofu. So I have gone for sliced salmon fillet. I've just used 4 salmon fillets here and chopped them into slices. What I will do is, if I'm cooking a dinner that requires quite a lot of effort, I'll cook enough for 2 nights. Because I just feel like when you're cooking for yourself, it's a little bit pointless just to cook something that requires quite a lot of effort for 1 night. So this will be tonight's dinner and tomorrow's dinner, but this is perfect if you're cooking for 2 of you. So after you've chosen your protein, you then choose your veg. You can have any of these, or you could have whatever you want really. I am gonna have tender stem broccoli and samphire. What's new? I'm so predictable. And then you choose your toppings as well. So I have gone for sliced spring onions. Here's some I made earlier. But this is a super simple, easy dinner to cook and is absolutely delicious. Something else that's become a bit of a daily routine is a cheeky little white wine spritzer. Cheers everyone. I feel like this takes the edge off of life right about now. My lovelies, I've just finished dinner, which was so nice. That's up there with one of my favourites. I feel like I say that after I finish any meal. So the next time you will see me will be on Sunday, of course, and that will be my huge decluttering video, which I'm actually going to film tomorrow, so wish me luck. I've got to tackle that cupboard, which I'm not really looking forward to, but I love the feeling of getting stuff done, and it's the best feeling ever when you've kind of spring decluttered, if that makes any sense, your home. So I'm hoping if I film that tomorrow, that might give you guys a little bit of motivation to do it. And yeah, I've really enjoyed vlogging today. It's really nice to have someone to talk to, and I feel like you're all here with me. Like I say a million times, I feel really close and connected to you guys when I vlog, so I'm going to be doing a lot more vlogs over the next few weeks. But please stay safe. Try and stay positive. I'll be thinking of you all the time. I always do, and I'm always here if you need anything. You always have a friend in me. And I also just want to say thank you for helping me through this. I feel like if I didn't have this as my job, I don't know if I'd be as positive as I am. I'm just really lucky to have you guys, and I love you all so much. I hope you're having a good week, and I shall see you on Sunday. Bye.
You have to be your biggest fan, and when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says I just have to follow that, because you don't know who you